by the two.
If you're a centrist, or if you're someone on the left, or you're a swing voter, doesn't Trump, for all the crazy things that he says, wouldn't you much prefer, and even if you're on the left, wouldn't you much prefer a Trump president than Rubio? Because Rubio's far more right-wing when it comes to abortion and religion and gay rights and foreign policy.
Smart. He's smart. Look, I don't think left and right count anymore. I think honesty and commitment and lack of corruption is what I seek for. When I find out that my sheikhs, I worked 10 years in Saudi Arabia, I worked with the biggest conglomerate over there, I find their names in the Clinton Foundation list, I'm shocked.
Yeah.
What are the Saudis doing there? When I look at Obama bending over 90 degrees to hold the hand of the Saudi king, I saw a picture of Hillary Clinton bending over to meet a Saudi prince. I know what makes them bend. I lived there. I won't bend to anyone. Neither do they expect anyone to bend. Nobody bends over. But both Obama and Hillary Clinton, in their gestures, in their movements, tell everyone, we've got something to hide, and you are dumb enough not to understand that.
So that's basically money? I mean, it's basically oil and money.
Lots of it. If Pakistan can buy an American Undersecretary of State, you know who I'm talking about. Her files were found in a hotel.
No, wait, I think this is going over me.
No, this is the former Pakistan, the American ambassador who died in the air crash with General Ziaul Haq.
Oh, yes.
His wife, the Undersecretary of State.
But what do you mean Pakistan?
That file ended up in Pakistan's hands.
Huh.
The reason she's not prosecuted is she was just let go. She was Assistant Secretary of State being handled by the Pakistan ISI. If Pakistan can do that, can you imagine what the Saudis do to you? And all of you Americans have been told, Iran, very bad, very, very bad, Iran. Iran doesn't even have a slingshot to hit you. It's got nothing. You know, the Shia, they just beat themselves wild just to prove that they are Muslim. And the way Shias prove that they are Muslim is that if the Sunni says Jew very bad, the Shia says, I say 1,000 times, he's very, very bad. And the Americans and Israelis take that seriously. It's the Shia trying to tell the Sunni, I am a better Muslim than you, and in a very pathetic way, screaming at Jews just to prove his Muslimness.
Yeah.
In the meantime, the Saudis have manipulated the American system. You don't go to be the second largest investor in Twitter and in Citibank, in every American university. What is Saudi interest in Berkeley? How did University of California, Irvine, just last week rejected two chairs by a Hindu group? Mm-hmm. How does it all work? I mean, you go to follow this and say, it's Saudi money.
Right. So is some of that, I think some of that, when I hear that, so like the Saudi prince who owns the second largest amount of Twitter, I don't think it's a coincidence that this guy got involved with Twitter, and now just in the last 2 weeks, you saw this new trust and safety board on Twitter, and now it's all these people on the left, so we talked about that alliance before, and suddenly they're picking all of these people to now police Twitter, and just in the last couple of weeks, we've seen some big-time conservatives either have been kicked off Twitter or quit themselves. So that really shows the danger of what's going on here, right?
See, Facebook security is handled in a city that is run in India. There's a virtual monopoly of Islamists. That's Hyderabad. Throughout 2014, I spent 4 months in Facebook prison.
Oh, you've been banned and kicked off a zillion times, right?
Somehow it got to some people in India who were told that he's being shut out because his security is handled by Islamists. Do you think the Facebook people know that the private company who handles the security in India, who would imagine that? I found that out. I went to the damn office.
Wow.
I said, come on, I want to meet you guys. Like, it boggles your mind, and I've got no resources. But if people who do not have resources but have no access to the media, who, thanks to you and thanks to the internet connection, we can talk about this and people can listen. But we're screwed unless and until we wake up. Who's the real bad dude?